How is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am VonnTheStatman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. Now, you might want to go on my website a few times a week because I might be giving out a few hidden gems that can help you to win your DFS contest each week and to also help you dominate your fantasy leagues. So y'all ready? All right, guys, so I'm going to recap week 4, guys. We got 59.6 points. QB Hertz gave us 16.95. Not bad. Penny balled out, gave us 28.2. Lockett, average, gave us 10.1. Andrews, let down, 2.2. Denver defense, let down, gave us 2 points. But, guys, on week 5, guys, this is Monday, so I'm going to give you my picks this week. I'm about to go onto the FanDuel website, break down 3 games, and then we'll get into my picks. All right, guys, so the first game I'm going to break down is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles have faced a lot of standing still quarterbacks. They haven't faced that true mobile threat. And when they play Arizona this week, I think this is going to be Philly's biggest challenge of the season. Jalen Hurts is going to do his thing against Arizona. I think Jalen Hurts had a off game. He only had 16.9 fantasy points. I think he bounces back with a 25-point fantasy performance in this one. But the guy who I really like this week, guys, I believe Amari is going to put it all together. The Philadelphia defense, they played Jacksonville and a few other mobile and a few other standing still quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins. This guy's in that Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts type of a mold. And what I like about this matchup is they got Rondale Moore back on the field last week. So now they have Hollywood Brown, who is starting to come into his own. Rondale Moore is going to be more involved this week. And they got Zach Ertz, who is just a target monster. I think he's getting the most targets for a tight end. So this is a game that I really, really like. And if you look at the running back position for this game, not really a big fan of the Arizona Cardinals running back. But I do like the Philadelphia Eagles running back. They're starting to run the ball. That's what I was always waiting for Sanders to get the carries. He's getting about 17 carries a game. He's coming off a 28-point game. It's going to be tough to duplicate that. But if you look at the pass catchers for Philly, you got Brown. He had a pretty decent game last week. He caught 5 balls for 95 yards. Didn't get into the end zone, so 12 points. So Brown still hasn't had that breakout game. So I think that's coming soon. I like Smith. Pascal, Watkins, but the player that I really like from Philly, guys, I really like Goddard, and I think Philly is going to want to show Ertz why they got rid of him. I think Goddard's going to have a big game. He's getting 5 targets a game. He's almost got double-digit fantasy points each week. I like him to go over 15 fantasy points this week, and for the Arizona Cardinals, I like Zachary Ertz. I think Ertz is going to show Goddard that he's still just as good. I'm liking Zach Ertz. If you look at his numbers, look at these targets, guys. 4, 11, 10, 6. He was 6 for 6 for 47 yards and a touchdown. Ertz, he's one of the safest tight ends to get 10 fantasy points to me. So I like Ertz. And I also, this week, someone who I really do like Rondale Moore. If you look last week, Hollywood Brown is going to really pose a big problem to Philly because they haven't played a guy with this speed. Hollywood Brown has blazing speed. Look at his last 2 weeks, guys. Last 2 weeks, 17, 11 targets. He's going to get 10 against Philly. At 78, I really like him. Now, Rondale Moore is only 5,200, guys. He had 5 targets. They eased him back in. I believe that he is going to get about 8 or 9 targets in this game. This is going to be a game that's going to be high scoring, guys. So this is a game that you want to get exposure to. All right, so the next game that I really want to talk about, and I want to talk about it, Herbert versus Cleveland. Okay, now Herbert is going to dice Cleveland up, guys. If you look at his last game, he hasn't put together a complete game either. I believe Allen will come back this week. I think Allen is going to be absolutely amazing in this matchup. If he gets Allen back along with Williams and along with his tight end and with his running back, this is going to be a high scoring game. Now, on the other side of the ball, what I really do like from Brissett, look at Brissett's home numbers versus road numbers. At home, he put up 17, 16, on the road, 10 and 15. But if you notice, he had touchdowns both home games. So I like Brissett, but where they have the advantage, Chubb and Hunt, they're going to run it down the throats of the Chargers. And also, someone that's a bounce back candidate is Amari Cooper. Look at Amari Cooper's home splits versus road splits. Look at his targets. And the reason why you see a lot of receivers having numbers that's better at home is they don't have to worry about the crowd noise. So when you have a lot of silent counts, sometimes the receiver is out there, he don't even know what he's doing. So a lot of the times, that's why you see a lot of interceptions on the road. I've been to games. I know guys who played in the NFL. The one thing I know is that on the road, you really can't hear. You'll go in a huddle and they have the play. Everything is ready to go. Then on the field, he see, oh my God, they're double teaming him. He changes the call, and Cooper is like, you ever see the guys putting their hands up? He don't know what's going on. So now they're going to just go to a run play. But at home, he's not going to have to worry about the crowd noise. So I like Cooper in this matchup. All right, so the last game that I want to talk about, guys, I want to talk about the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. The Detroit Lions have one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. They run the ball extremely well. They get the ball to the tight end. And Amari St. Brown should be back this week. And New England has been close in every game. And they got a rookie, or Brian Hoyer will probably play quarterback. So I think Detroit will do extremely well against New England. Goff is at 8,000, but it's for good reason. He had 34 fantasy points. Now, he's not going to get 34 because Bill Belichick is not going to allow them to go up and down the field. But who I want to focus on, guys, I want to focus on the Patriots. And I only want to focus on the running back position. I like all the running backs for the New England Patriots. I like Harris. I like Stevenson. And I believe that this is going to be the week that you see New England get their tight ends involved. I'm a big fan of Hunter Henry. I think Smith is going to be hurt. So if you look at Henry, he's coming off of a 4-target game. I believe he gets more targets this upcoming week. So these are the 3 games that I like, guys. So, guys, now it's time for my picks. You want to win your fantasy? Start Bills Mafia at defense. You want to know why? Because they playing against a rookie quarterback that they have a little bit of film on. They're at home. They're one of the top defenses. And the team they're playing against can't run the ball, can't pass the ball. What more do I need to say? Start the Bills defense. You want to win your fantasy? Start tight end Goddard. You know why? Because he gets 5 targets a game. He's explosive like a wide receiver. And he's going to be in one of the highest scoring games on the slate. And you want to know why else? Because he's going to look over at Hurts and say, I'm the captain now. That's right. He's the man in Philly. So you want to win your fantasy? Start tight end Goddard. You want to win your fantasy? Start wide receiver Evans. You want to know why? Because he has 81 catches, 1,236 yards, 10 touchdowns in 15 games versus the Atlanta Falcons. And he is ready to show Tom Brady that he is the man. So you want to win your fantasy? Start wide receiver Evans. You want to win your fantasy? Start running back Fournette. This man had 3 carries for -3 yards in the last game. His targets in the passing game are going up. He plays with Tom Brady. He is pissed off. And look at this face. He's like, man, I can't believe I let everybody down. He ain't let everybody down. It's a 17-game season. They can't give this man 20 carries every day. They had to lighten his load. But now he's fresh. And guess who's Bazak? So if you want to win your fantasy, start running back Fournette. You want to win your fantasy? You better start quarterback Tom Brady. You want to know why? Because he just got embarrassed on national TV. He's playing against the Atlanta Falcons, a team that he practically owns. He probably got stock in the Falcons, and all his wide receivers are healthy. This is going to be the second week that these guys are back, and everybody is pissed off. So if you want to win your fantasy, you better start quarterback Tom freaking Brady. If you like the video, start the Stat Man by subscribing to my channel, hitting this like button, leaving me a comment, let me know what you think about my content. And also, guys, here's the website again, VonnTheStatman.com, and also my Twitter handle, @VonnTheStatman. And guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think in ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. So good hunting on your DFS contest. Love you guys.